My guy. How you doing, man?
Good.
I've been looking forward to this, man. I've been looking forward to it. What's up, man? How are you? Real pleasure. Real pleasure.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, man. How you been?
Good.
Real pleasure. Hey, man.
How you doing?
Dude, what the fuck? I mean, I get it, but you couldn't like cover it up underneath the jacket, like hurting feelings like that? I'm in a bad mood now, Boyd. I'm really in a bad fucking mood, man. I'm in a real bad mood. Yo. What's up? Nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you, man. So what's going on, man? What's good?
I'm here, man.
Man, what are you doing in town?
Just like fresh, like just for the mixtape.
Mm-hmm.
Just
The number 2.
What to do, YouTube, Spotify, you know what I'm saying?
Just getting out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, real quick, you know, I mean, out of the indie artists that are buzzing, like, he's number 1 in Atlanta.
I fuck with you heavy as fuck. Like I'm putting, I think you guys know, I'm putting you on blast. Like I'm on the record of who I think is next, and it's you. Because I have that, like, I know my ear, which is like, I don't think I'm anything. Like I don't even like to talk to music people about music, but I know me, and I know like, I just know. I don't know you, like I don't know how disciplined you are. Like I don't know you. I'm excited to start to get to know you, but like if you stay disciplined and you fucking actually work, and if you don't get a little taste of success and think you made it and do dumb, like too many people, like I don't know you, but I know your music is 100% foregone conclusion. And so, you know, that's what I think.
Man, music is me though. That's
But you know what I mean? Like the biggest issue now is actually where you're at now. This is the sneaky part. I'm so fascinated by this part where there's a little something, it feels like something, right?
yeah.
It's just tricky. Now that I'm really paying attention for the last year, like I've listened to more music, I'm paying attention more than I have literally since like the sort, like 1994, 5, like seriously. And it's so obvious you're gonna win, but it's also so obvious that like, everybody thinks like getting from 0 to where you are right now is the hard work, and it's the bullshit.
Right.
Like it gets much harder now to take it to that next spot. Because it's frustrating, because when you got nothing or nobody's paying attention, it's just so interesting. You guys agree?
It's like you lose the
Hunger.
You lose the adrenaline, like the hunger, like the feel for it, because you feel like ain't nothing happening. But yeah, actually, like it's spreading, like you just don't.
And it's confusing, right? You get somebody that comes up to you and that like is big, and they're like, yo, I fuck with you, and you're like, oh shit. Like it's just confusing. Like I'll tell you how it is for me, like on the business side. Like when I'm on the cover of these different magazines, or when I did the Apple TV show, like you always think like this is the thing, okay, oh, when this happens. Like I'm sure when you guys were in studio, like when this second project comes out, this is gonna be the fucking fire that takes it to the, but then like it's the mentality of like when it doesn't, being even more hungry, not deflated.
For sure.
I'm fascinated by that shit.
And what's cool is like, I mean, you see the jewelry, I mean, he already has it, and then he's already around Thug, and what's cool about that is he got the work ethic, you know what I mean? So it's like exactly what you said, like he's around the big shots, but he's not stopping.
So what else is going on?
One thing I want to say, have you met Wyclef yet?
I did.
Okay, cool, are you working with him?
Good person.
He's the best.
I haven't worked with him yet, but I met him like when they did the Wyclef song.
Okay, cool.
I met him in the studio and just vibed out with him.
Yeah, that was one thing, because he said he wanted to work with Wyclef in some interview, and Gary's super tight with Wyclef, so I didn't know if that was something.
Not for sure.
But the other thing is, so his project drops February 2nd, I know I emailed you briefly, but they're both from Streamcut, as you know, and they want to team up and like basically promote the book, promote the project. On Spotify you could pre-save something, and then we were just talking to Gunna, like if he signs, like, you know, all his music's so motivational, it's like don't give up, Gunna, and like you sign a book, we do 2, 3, 4, whatever, and we just do some type of contest just to help everyone out, you know, because they're down to promote the Monday to Monday playlist.
So I think here's how I think about that. That's a good idea, but what's even more exciting to me is how obnoxiously authentic this relationship is. Like, you know what I mean? Like to me, I would do that with somebody who's got like 4 million followers that like I don't even, like to me, fuck, like forget about my book. Like I've been promoting, like I'm gonna promote the shit out of it. Like I'm gonna listen to it twice and then decide what song I fuck with the most, you know? Like,
You know, when we put together the playlist, he literally texted me a screenshot of your song, like, yo, bro, this one's on this week. It's like, I want to put you on there anyway, because him and Richie, you're like...
But Boyd is 89 to 94% of the playlist. Like, I'll listen one time to make sure nothing's weird. I may take something out. He always tries to give me a little love of my genre of like throwback, a song or two, but then I gotta make sure that was like a song I fucked with. But it's very rare for a new artist for me to hit him up and be like, this has to go.
Yeah.
I'm just so convinced about where you're going. Kind of honestly, on a very serious note, man, I really, really, really think you've got the absolute exact right thing for what's about to happen. I just think you need to, you know, my big thing is collaborations and volume. Like, you guys do you, that's always my thing. Like, to me, I just want you to do more shit. Like, you know, like artists always like, it's always tricky with my advice to artists because I want more volume, and artists can run like, they don't want to dilute it, they want it to be like, like I have empathy. But I know it's right, because here's what people don't understand with volume. They remember the hits, they forget the other shit. You don't have the potential to suck. You understand that, right? Like if I was like, hey, but you, do you understand what I mean? Like if I was like, yo, you have to put out 100 songs in a row, your weakest one of those 100, in my opinion, isn't gonna be weak enough to fuck you up. And the upside of 100 fucking at-bats, I believe in that shit. And then collaborations, like, fuck, I think I was just listening to one of yours for fucking just now. Let me see. This would be great. Yep.
Yeah,
this is literally what I'm listening to.
Right.
Yeah, like this, like, as many of those as possible. I can't say it enough, man. It's just how music, like, you guys are in it and you know it better than me. I just know what humans do. That's why I'm gonna do my thing. It's just at bats. People don't get it. It's just tomorrow's song that changes everything. And it's hard, right? Because you put so much into, it's like parenting. You like raise this kid, you love them, but then like something that happens at school is a defining moment and that had nothing to do with you other than how you set it up. There's so much, you're so lucky that you're in Atlanta. There's something happening in the studio every day.
For sure.
I don't know. That's where I'm at.
Another good, like, that's like, it's like the next like best spot for music now. Like before, like when it used to be New York.
Dude, it's Atlanta 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
It's not even music. It's everything. It's literally culture. It's such an incredible. So, I'm opening an office in Atlanta, 100% in the next 2 years. 100%. I just want to be there. Like I'll make up the reason for me to have an office backwards. I'm being serious. It's that important.
Yeah, Atlanta's serious.
It's very serious. You know what's most serious about it from my perspective, from an outsider's perspective, is all the different sounds. Like if it'd be one thing if it was one sound, but the fact that you run the gamut of Savage to Migos to Russ to, you know, I think just all of it. It's so, it really is subtle nuances that I think makes it very important. The fact that that can all coexist.
Collaborate.
What can we help you with? So obviously the project, right? Like you guys obviously want that to be as successful as possible.
For sure.
I really, you know what we can do for you? I got an idea. D-Rock. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna hit up like 50 to 100 vloggers. D-Rock, can you do me a favor? Say hello to everybody. D-Rock, Gunna's project comes out next week?
February 2nd.
Second. Yeah, 2 weeks. I want to, when it drop, and they've got it already, like I want to hit up like 50 to 100 of our vlogging friends and tell them that we really fuck with him, and it would mean a lot to us if they used some sample of some song in their content.
Awesome.
You want to have somebody like Alex or whatever put together a list?
Yeah.
Let's get like 15 vlog, like, cause that's how shit could go.
Will you guys be able to send me all that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, D-Rock.
Yeah, then they tag you and that shit goes crazy, bro. That shit goes stupid crazy. For real.
It's just getting listens, man. Just getting people to hear it. What's a radio? It's just a fucking thing that got people, right?
Yo, one thing I wanted to ask you while we got you on camera and stuff is like your songs like "Don't Give Up" and "Phase" and everything. Like, what's the motive? Like, what are you thinking about when you're writing those songs, man? Because I was watching some interviews that you've been doing, and that's just something I think people would want to know. Cause all of his music is so personal and it's so motivational.
I get.
Like,
That's why I like it.
That's why you like it.
That's why I like Russ because he's competitive and chip on the shoulder. Like it's all based on versions of my own personality.
It's so smooth, and it's like you perform that to a live ass crowd, and it's a smash.
You're talking truth.
It's real
and you're not scared to go into territories that don't look the part. That's it.
and not. And then like I be speaking like third person.
Mm-hmm.
I got a song called "Money Don't Change You" on CD3,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like it said, "I hope the money don't change you," and I ain't talking to like nobody else but myself.
You know what's fun? You know what's funny about that? One of my favorite things I say ever, and I say a lot of shit, is money doesn't change you; it just exposes you.
Right, reveal you.
I believe in that shit so much.
Me too.
You are who you are. You know, one of my buddies, he lives in Alpharetta. One of my buddies from college moved to Atlanta right from the get. Like I went to the '99 Super Bowl. Got in trouble at the Gold Club that night. They shut that fucking gangster ass place down, thank God. Anyway, he hit me up the other day. And he was like, man, I just wish all these, and he's like, these are the kids, he's the one that introduced me to Scarface and Ghetto Boys. Like, these are my hood friends. This is where I got any of it from. He's like, it was crazy. It was so emotional for me. Like, he was like, I wish people really knew how you didn't change. You know? It was really cool. Because it just doesn't change you. It doesn't. It fucking exposes the fuck out of you.
Oh yeah, you know what else? Before they pulled up, I asked him, Quinn, like, is there anything we should talk about, like any little like inside notes? And he was talking about the first time you came to New York. You had like a story about trying to sell CDs and stuff.
Oh yeah, like my first time coming to New York, I came out here for like just like pass out my CDs and promote.
When was that?
It was 2016,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like right after my birthday. Matter of fact, it was 15, and I was out here passing CDs out, and like nobody wanted to like grab them. Like that's why I was like, oh no, I ain't no Southern hospitality out here. Like ain't none. Like
Because it's so ruined down here because the stuff that's getting passed down there is just the worst of the worst. So New Yorkers don't know the difference. They just know that you pass it out and then the guy's like, give me my $20 and like.
Yeah, then they like, they thinking they was like, I wasn't even selling the CDs. I'm just.
They didn't believe you
out.
because that's not the move.
Right, so I'm handing them, they like, nah, I ain't
No,
trying
New York's very simple. Hey, free CD. Where's my $20? Like, that's, you know, it's some gangster shit, man. That's Times Square, man. That's the truth. How you gonna do me like that? Give me my $20. Yeah, it's no joke.
He's already been through that part, so you know. Your story's great, man.
Yeah, man.
She's meeting with Richie. They blend in so well. The Southside connection.
He's so much talent,
He got
right?
sound and, like,
And he's the best.
You know, just
it's like what everything he play me, it come.
You're
out.
like, good.
Like,
He's so
no,
talented.
That boy got a vibe, like, it like he know my sound for some reason. Like,
True.
Real. Like,
yeah. Richie and Gunna is like one of the best connections we've ever made.
What? My best songs are on his beats.
I think he's gonna be a super producer.
For sure.
He's just too, now that I've been really, I've been spending a lot of time DMing with Sunny Digital and Metro Boomin and I'm not, I said this to Crit, I'm not a real music guy. The reason I fuck with you is what you're saying.
Right.
I like the story. You know, I like that you're going to places that I think are vulnerable and truth, because that guy and that girl will always win. That's what people don't understand about Pac and Biggie. Actually go back and listen to Pac and Biggie.
Real life.
They were talking about,
stuff,
you guys are youngsters, you don't understand, Brenda's got a baby, that was ridiculous. That was shit, Biggie.
That made people cry. Brought tears to people.
And just storytelling, right? Biggie's funny. I got a story to tell you is funny. That was different. This was when hip hop was I'm hardcore, I'm tough and you're not, simple. Binary. There was no other story. So they're vulnerable. People don't get why, they broke out for a million reasons, But nobody, I mean, I watch every documentary, I read everything, and I'm waiting for somebody to say, those guys broke out. They say storytellers, they'll compare them to KRS-One and things like that. That's fine. It's the vulnerability.
Right. And then I feel like they put you in their world, like that's what they get you with. Like,
by the way, that's all I know.
You feel like you already know them. You know what I'm saying? It's like we are.
That you're sitting next to them.
Never been in the room, or maybe not even seen each other face to face, but I still feel like I know you from your music because of what you say. Like you put me in your world, like so. Yeah. That makes people tune in. Like when people got their own fan base. Like,
my man,
tune in.
Like
my man, you will be a big, big, big fucking star if you stay focused, like a big one. I mean, I know it's like a flattering, like I smile when people say, like, I think you'll be a big star. You need to really fucking focus. You need to focus, man. Like you need to, like my advice, go in a cocoon. Meaning like go out, live life, but like mentally be in a cocoon. Like anything that veers you from completely dominating, be out. Like you can go out every night, but don't get caught up in anything that like you need to be obsessed. Cause gifts are fucking rare, man. Listen, I've been listening to a lot of stuff. You guys have been watching this stuff. You guys have heard a lot of these interviews or been in the room. You have. I don't feel like this about 99% of the people I've been meeting with. 99. I'm telling you, I've been listening. I gotta go. I really believe, man. Let's take a quick photo because I gotta bounce. Okay. I hate that I gotta bounce. I wish I could stay here for an hour. But we'll get together again. I'm glad you guys came through. My coupe for prepare for now. My little brother keep a Beretta. It seem like they got a vendetta.